Hi there, Agile friends. I'll come in here just with a quick note to let you know that the Agile Online Summit 2022 is coming soon. To know more, check out bit.ly/AOS2022. That's all one word, all lowercase, bit.ly/AOS2022. Now, stick around to the end of the episode if you want to know more, but for now, on to the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Success Thursday this week with Pedro Silva. Hey, Pedro. Welcome back.
Hi, Vasco. Hello.
So on Thursdays, of course, we talk about success. But before we dive into that, we do want to talk about one of the main tools we use to reach our success as Scrum Masters, of course, which is the retrospective. So share with us, Pedro, what's your favorite retrospective format and why?
My favorite retrospective format is actually where I have more fun is the team canvas. So it is really something that I love to build up with the teams. When you are discussing during the team canvas, what is the role, what are the values that are driving the team, what are the impediments that the team are seeing to working together with each other. And I like to revisit also the team canvas now and then, also to make sure that these values or how they evolved, and to make the team aware. It's like if there is a new team member, did something change on what are the values that we cherish as a team, that we need to consider, that we have a common understanding as a team of what is really driving us together working as a group. Obviously, this is a dynamic that cannot be done in every retro because it's not part of, let's say, a direct continuous improvement process with actionable points. So normally I do an icebreaker followed with Mad Sad Glad dynamic and with a lean coffee. And then obviously, I put these three elements together, and I like shifting to other dynamics to other layouts that will achieve the same result in gathering continuous improvement initiatives. But at some point, I do think it's important to keep the retrospective creative. So it works for me a lot when every 4 sprints or every 3 sprints, you come with something critically different, like that the retrospectives do not become a routine. Because there is a lot more to the retrospective about than complaining and improving. You can also improving on the technical side. You also can work with the teams, their soft skills, and also do some team building, which is for me as valuable as working with only with processes.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, the team canvas, it's not been mentioned very often here on the podcast. I'll put the link on the show notes for people to go and fetch it. It's a very insightful exercise for sure. And it's also something that you can physically, at least if you are already co-located, you can physically print it out and put it visible in the team space and often refer to it in future retrospectives, as you suggested.
Exactly.
Awesome. So that's the retrospective. Of course, we do these retrospectives because we want to have a positive impact as Scrum Masters, and that gets us to talk about success and what it means. So, Pedro, share with us, what does success for a Scrum Master mean for you?
So for me, I see in success for Scrum Master very two important things. So one of them is actually this trust that you develop with a team, that you are, let's say, common point for solving impediments, and to that people rely on you when they have a problem, whether on the team work or process level, or if they need to solve an impediment, that they trust you enough to speak openly about what is going on. So this trust shows up in conversations, in dailies, in every meeting. It is something soft, right? But I also believe that the role of the Scrum Master, or the Scrum Master, plays a very important role in terms of value delivery. So I don't I'm not the person that likes to assign team performance to KPIs, but I pay a lot of attention how teams deal with continuous improvement, right? Because, for example, I like when a retrospective is productive and people are coming up with ways to improve their way of working, right? Because it happens a lot that you are in a retrospective and people are complaining about the dependencies to other teams and saying, oh, this guy blocked the int environment or that guy blocked the UAT, and finger pointing to other issues that are not actionable, or that are actionable by people from outside the team. So I'm a person that likes to refocus the team on continuous improvement of self, right? And when I see that the team is coming to a point where they are proposing changes to workflows, or they are proposing different handovers, or they are proposing different ways to address tickets, splitting stories, making linkings, it is really something that this kind of autonomy is something that triggers pride, a sense of pride in me. And this is for me the sign that the team is actually now high performing, because they are themselves evolving as a team without needing to be coached or to be mentored by their Scrum Master.
Yeah, absolutely. This sense of ownership of how they work, right? And of course, as you talked about, also of the value they deliver, right? It's not the stakeholders that are asking for it. They are asking, of course, but it's also what we want to deliver, how we want to be a productive part of that relationship with the customer.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well, that's a simple yet very crisp definition of what we should look for and can pay attention to evolve our practice as Scrum Master. So thank you for sharing that, Pedro.
Welcome, Vasco.
Hi there, Agile friends. Thank you for sticking around to know more about this year's Agile Online Summit. The summit will have 4 keynotes and 4 tracks you will not want to miss. The keynotes will touch on critical topics for us, from delivering on time to helping you to focus on sustainability. The 4 tracks are tools, so we'll focus on tools you need to excel at your job, but also your mission. We'll also have a track on sustainability, which is, of course, about people and their sustainable pace, but it's also about how do we bring sustainability to the products and the planet we inhabit. We'll have a 3rd track about happiness, talking about doing what we love and, most crucially, loving what we do. And finally, the 4th track will be live. It will be mostly hands-on sessions to help you roll up your sleeves together with the presenters. Oh, and we will also have a coaching clinic, as we usually do, organized to help you discuss and get inspired to solve the hardest challenges you face at work. This year, we'll have a special emphasis on interaction with your peers, so get your ticket and join the Slack at bit.ly/AOS 2022. As always, we have free tickets for anyone that wants to attend live, and the VIP tickets for those of you who want to keep the videos forever. So check them out at bit.ly/AOS 2022. I'll see you on the conference floor. Part of a successful Scrum Master job is to help the product owner. Tomorrow we explore that critical role in Scrum, the product owner role. Tune in to learn about product owner anti-patterns, what you can do to help the product owner, and a real-life example of what a great product owner is and what made it so. Tomorrow on our Friday Product Owner episode. See you tomorrow. We really hope you liked our show. And if you did, why not rate this podcast on Stitcher or iTunes? Share this podcast and let other Scrum Masters know about this valuable resource for their work. Remember that sharing is caring.